Oh, hi, it's Opie and PanAnning. Welcome you back to Let's Play Aviary Attorney.
Last episode, we got the Liberté ending, which is 4A, which is basically the worst ending in the game.
Alright, so you can see
Yeah,
it's all
and
confusing.
now to get to other endings, we need to basically load from the last day of case 3. So that actually, yeah, you would be loading from there.
I did try out something on here, the X here. However, this will take me to the catacombs, which that's where we're supposed to go. But there's something I wanted to show
All
here.
right.
So I'm going to load from here because they're both the same day.
Yeah.
So we're going to skip this pointless text. Pretty much because we already read the same fucking thing.
Yeah, we don't need to read everything again.
So I'm just gonna basically just like hold things shit down and just
There's one specific point that Topai wants to show, so.
I like the sound.
So enjoy this little sound that happens while Opie skips.
Pretty much Sparrow Sun and Falcon are playing Pong.
It did sound like that. Check the blood.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Alright. This is about where he wants to. Alright.
He wants a bribe, so here's my fist. I ain't paying you anymore.
What are you doing?
Monsieur, perhaps I wasn't clear. I'm short on both time and patience. Are you gonna tell us? Are you gonna tell us past, or do I have to beat you until you're unable to stop us?
Please, I need to get fire, God.
That's the door to the catacombs. It's that simple.
Yeah, that's about. What, are you doing in both case or something? Go on.
To the back cave.
Huh, what idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve, or will find a crazy lion girl and get shot? Either way, I'm a robber.
Alright, so we'll just skip all this because we read all this.
Breezy path. Alright, so basically we're going to the decision. Are we butting it or not? And in this case, we will be butting in.
Let's stay silent.
No, this time you want to speak up.
Of course. Alright, I'm going in.
I'm coming too.
No, I need you to get out of here. Go find the police, Royal Guard, anyone. I'll stall for time.
Fucking. Okay, I'll go get him. Do you have any final words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it.
Wait! Wait, wait, wait. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You dragged the man off the streets and decided his fate based purely on your own prejudices and whims.
Oh, that dog doesn't bird brain think he is. Squawk!
I'm this man's defense attorney. I am J.J. Falcon.
JJ, what are you doing? Defense attorney, you're a raving loony is what you are. Walk! Or a spy.
I've seen this Monsieur eavesdropping on our conversation before. He cannot be trusted.
Everyone, please hear me out. Well, shit.
I don't think it matters, but you could try appealing. I don't know.
Appealing.
You could try appealing to Fontaine. He seems like a nice fellow.
Monsieur Fontaine, we've only met on a couple of occasions, but you seem like an intelligent and reasonable person.
Why, thank you. I do consider myself to be reasonable.
Then surely you can see something wrong with this dragging someone off the streets and executing them without trial.
Well, I want to see a better France, monsieur. A France with actual liberty for all. I don't enjoy violence, but I have no qualms with a traitor or two dying to achieve that noble goal. Means to an end, you know? Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France and in the name of justice, he must be killed. Justice. There's that word again.
Madame, I won't presume to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It will only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge.
Justice. Revenge. What's the difference?
Due process.
Once again, I don't think it matters, but I would say rationality.
Rationality, madame. Justice is carried out on the basis of hard facts and logic. It isn't distracted by petty emotions.
Even putting aside my emotions, I can see this bird's guilt.
Then this is your opportunity to prove it, madame. Show that you're a leader who acts with reason, not brute irrationality. Madam, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen.
Fine, Falcon. Well, play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the croque monsieur.
Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers?
Don't take me for a fool. You walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now.
Right here, in the catacombs?
It's as good a place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge.
I volunteer!
No thanks, Piero. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus.
Ah!
Just go see how the security's doing, Piero. We don't want any more spies wandering in.
Right out.
Perhaps I can help, madam. You know that I am a pious man after all.
Okay, Remus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution.
What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial.
Look around you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury.
That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms.
In practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I am the one who holds the gun.
Well, it looks like we're ready to get started. The trial of Severin Coquerillo is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened.
Very well. Last night, at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on Rue des Marmousets.
Stroke.
Pierrot alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, clutching his murder weapon.
Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath?
Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself.
Oh,
Madame Beaumont, I found this here pigeon running through no tunnels. Quack! I'm no pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. I'd say I execute him right now.
it's alright, it's alright. He's with me.
With you?
He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff.
Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner.
No, madam, except for that thing behind you.
Then take your lackey out of my sight.
Oh, damn it.
Falcon,
What is it?
I saw someone lurking in the catacomb. I think he was watching us from the shadow.
Another rebel?
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this.
What's this? A political pamphlet? Called pamphlet has been added to your evidence for me.
Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then. Whack!
Not so fast, Piero. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not?
I did, Mom.
Then you can be a first-minute witness. Go stand in the center.
Okie dokie. Do I need to say a oath or something?
That will be necessary. We trust you.
Just tell us what you saw last night, Piero.
Okie dokie. I saw it plain as day. The croque monsieur was just minding his own business on the Rue de Marmousset. Quack! When all of a sudden, this report of a rooster appeared with his gun in his hand. Quack! Bam! The rooster fired. The croque slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the croque monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The croque fired back.
So, to clarify, Cocorico shot first?
Yes, ma'am. No questions there.
What happened next?
Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your elves. Quack! We all arrived back at the scene maybe a minute after I'd left it.
And there I saw the dead croque monsieur and the murderer severing Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Piero.
Nothing, ma'am.
You see, Falcon? Piero is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen,
True that.
but he is honest to a fault. I always trust his word with my own life.
I don't doubt the man's honesty, madam. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? What does that mean?
I don't claim to be an expert of the law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think cross-examination means that Falcon will like to waste our time by asking pointless questions. Actually, it means that I would like to make sure that Pierre's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand. Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madame. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No, we will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me.
Don't mess with you.
If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the color of the croque monsieur's underwear, and I'll lose my patience.
Yeah, I get it.
So basically, to get to the ending that you want, you need to fuck up literally.
Yeah, pretty much. This is not
Well, not literally, but deliberately, I would say.
right. I forgot to mention this. This is not something I want or would like to see. Well, 4A was okay, but like, you know, shit. I don't like to fuck up and, you know, certain things.
But for this ending, you actually have to do it. What you could do is take the right statement, which I believe is plain as day, and just keep presenting the wrong evidence over and over.
Oh, really?
Yes. I know that one other LP of this that I saw did that actually, because they didn't have the right evidence, but yeah.
You claim that you saw the incident as plain as day.
Yep, plain as day.
Crime occurred at night.
Piero, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight. In February, on an overcast moonless night, in an unlit alley.
What's your point?
It would have been too dark to see.
Yep.
No real point. It would have been dark, so dark that you could not possibly have incorrectly identified the people involved.
Hey, I swear it's what I saw.
Hold on, Falcon. You slipped up. You say that the alley was unlit, but they distinctly record there being lanterns over Rue des Marmousets.
Oh, that's right, that's right. We live in La Ville Lumière. There's a gas lamp on every street. Quack!
You're right, Madame Biomore. There are street lanterns over the Rue des Marmousets, but they wouldn't have been any good. I know.
Now,
I know what the evidence is.
Yeah,
Sir.
the good evidence is the broken glass,
Right.
but just present anything else. And fuck up on purpose.
I don't want to.
You have to get this ending.
Fuck me.
Yeah, present the Explorer Extractor. That's a great idea.
Take a look at this.
You're saying this is how you know the street lamps were broken? I don't quite follow.
We see.
You picked the wrong piece of evidence, didn't you?
Yeah, I messed up. Oh shit.
Are you trying to toy with me? I don't appreciate it. Explain yourself, Falcon. Why do you think the street lamp over Rue des Marmousets were broken? Present another wrong evidence, just because I'm curious if he'll say anything else.
The pen.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Take a look at this.
Okay, it's repeating the same quote, so...
Well,
I think this is the last one you have to present, and then it's over.
no. That's
Yeah, present the extractor again.
He's fluttering, Madame.
Agreed. I've nerded enough of these rambling theories. Falcon, your respect for your comrades is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of this bird's innocence.
Madame Bigmore, I implore you.
Not another word. We humored you, we set up a court and went through the motion of a trial, and now the rooster's guilt has been formally proven.
We have more evidence.
We have more evidence.
Enough, the trial's over.
Oh.
Aaron Cocorico, you have been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont.
Madame, please.
JJ, it's alright. I've made my peace.
This is far from alright.
Dying in the name of the New Republic, at the hands of rebel, there are worse ways to go.
It was good enough for the rope sphere, right? Oh, sorry about that. My friend is, crapped out. Ah, shit. And gunshot. Well, I'm not cleaning this up. Tended the body pillow. Yes, madam. Do you plan to kill us too? Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed. Your mercy is admirable, madame, but I fear if we let these two go, they will tell the police everything. It will compromise us. No, we'll promise to keep our beaks shut, right, Falcon?
What the hell happened?
Because the neck crapped out. In the meantime, I've just been voice acting myself.
Alright. Well, you might have to re-screen share because it hasn't come back automatically. Okay, no, never mind. It just came back.
No, because I changed it, that's why.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just missed Cocorico getting shot.
Of course.
Again.
Ah, but we can't trust the word of potential traitors, madame. For the good of France, we must execute the birds right now.
Some man of God you are.
I hate to admit it, but you have a point, Remus. This is an unpleasant situation. What to do? What to do?
Mm,
Okay, I know. I'm going to give you a choice. You have two options. The first is that I shoot you right here and now. That's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done,
What's option number 2?
you join us. We need lawyers to help bring the new republic into fruition. Your skill would be very much appreciated.
Or skills?
Somebody has to draft new laws, somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the new republic's internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the official who corrupted this country. Wouldn't that be a glorious job?
You mean prosecute the Prime Minister or the King?
We can discuss the specifics later. For now, I need to hear a decision. What will it be?
uh,
I'm pretty sure if you choose the second option, Sparrowson butts in and say,
No, don't do that, you idiot.
would that be? Is that for real?
I think. Will we go for it? To see the extra dialogue.
I would rather.
Join you! We would love to join you! The rebels and the Aviary authority! What a team!
Sparrow said, "This is serious. Let me talk."
No, I know what you were about to say, and it was stupid. I'm not going to let you throw away part of our lives so you can satisfy your stupid pride.
I refuse to work with the monster who murdered Severin.
You don't have to be happy with the task, just play along.
Are you two done conferring? We can't draw this out any longer.
Fine, we'll work with you.
Good. Then a verbal contract has been made.
So, what happens now?
Pierrot and Fontaine will lead you to the Canard Joyeux. I'll finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running.
Of course.
Then we're done here. Fontaine, lead the way. Yes, madame. Come along, you two.
You can't seriously be trusting these filthy lawyers, madame. They're probably plotting revenge for their dead friend at this very moment.
I do trust them. Through the trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but it is exactly what we need in this revolution.
But they will betray you.
If they're stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, they will regret it.
Alright, so we are going to foresee.
Yep.
Alright, let's continue. You could come out now, brother.
How did it go?
Better than ever we hoped for. The rooster is dead, and the madam has tasted her first blood.
Amazing. Completely worth getting shot for.
A meddlesome falcon tries to disrupt the execution.
Fucking really? The tenuous wretch.
Don't worry.
Oh, that's mine.
That's yours.
Don't worry. He floundered and bumbled around helplessly. The madame thinks that he's some of use, but he's as good as dead.
This is marvelous. Every piece is falling into place. Our dream will be a reality in no time at all.
To reason, brother.
To reason.
Act 4C, Fraternité.
What does that mean?
I'm pretty sure it's actually the 3 different endings all have a part of the France. I forgot what it's called. The Ode Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, basically.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
I hope you don't harbor too much hate for the Madame. I know that the rooster is your friend, but the Madame does what she does for the good of France.
Hmm.
Mm. Boy, oh boy, this is awkward, Squawk.
It is a bit. Perhaps a round of drinks are in order. After all, this is a tavern. What do you two say? Well, it sounds good.
Yeah. I'll take a wine. Make sure it's a stiff one. Stiff one.
I'll take two.
Very well. Pierrot, fetch or get some drinks. It's your round.
I'm around. No way, it's your turn.
Turns don't matter. You still owe me for that omelette I generously paid for last Friday.
Yeah, well, you owe me for that coffee on Tuesday.
Okay, so that's 30 cents of coffee deducted from a 60-cent omelette, plus the 25-cent peanut you swiped from my pantry.
Hold up, I ain't so good at mental arithmetic.
Listen, Sprouson, you need to go.
Go.
Yes, I'll create a distraction. You head straight for the back door.
Such a good idea.
If we both stick around, we could both end up dead as soon as we rub that lioness the wrong way. If we both run, these two will probably shoot us in the backs. So the way I see it, one of us is running the most viable option.
Fuck it.
Don't argue. Once you're out, find Valerity and tell him that what you've seen.
Okay.
So it's agreed. You get this round, and I'll hold you 2 cents.
Yep, and I'll hold you to those 2 cents. What? Right back. Don't you two move on or anything.
You'll hold me to the 2 cents? That Pierre was such a miser. Anyway, I don't feel like sitting in silence. Let's talk to pass the time. I have a gun question.
Hey,
Remember that Pierrot is a gun nut. Fontaine is a gun nut.
So let's ask him that then.
Yep.
Want to play some cards? Fontaine, I have a gun question.
A gun question? Do go on.
Well, I don't think anything matters. All three of these choices are good.
Flintlock or percussion caps?
What's better, flintlock or percussion cap ignition system? Percussion.
What a delightful technical question, but I'm afraid there's no dispute here. Percussion caps are the future, hands down. You see, flintlocks are unreliable. A little light drizzle and the ignition system no longer function. The gun becomes worthless. But a percussion cap will always work as long as it's built correctly and as long as the gun has enough gunpowder. I suppose there is the matter of material cost. How much does a brass cap cost compared to a flint and steel? It's a little pricier, I think.
Alright, I brought drinks. One for me, one for you, and one for... Hey, where's the little one? Quack!
The little one? He's right. Oh, merde, I lost him.
You lost him? How did you lose him? I was gone for 2 minutes.
I think I dropped the ball on this one.
I'll say, Madame's gonna string us for sure. Actually, we should make up a cover story. We can later find out about this.
Oh.
You can't let me find out about what? They let Pharaohson escape.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum over there. We're paying attention and he let Sparrowson walk casually away.
Madame,
We can explain.
I swear, I give you two bozos one damn job. It doesn't matter. That little bird was dispensable for our plans, but Falcon isn't. What's important is that he's still here.
Madame,
If Sparrowson runs to the police, then both this location and the sleeping city are compromised. We should keep this meeting brief. Agreed. Falcon, let me quickly fill you in. As you probably know, we are planning to form a protest, an enormous protest on the 14th of this month. We intend to draw a massive crowd at the Place de la Concorde, and then we shall march across Tuileries Gardens.
March across to Larry's. You intend to storm the Louvre?
No, the Palais Royal. That's where the king and prime minister will be residing. I would like it to go peacefully, but...
Peaceful uprisings have a habit of turning violent, don't they?
Exactly. And we can't let the leaders of this country escape amidst the chaos. They must be tried for the crime against the French people. On that note, I want you to lead the prosecution.
You want me to prosecute the King of France?
The king and the prime minister, they are both responsible for the rampant inequality that plagues this country. On the day of the revolution, we will drag both of these overpaid bourgeois onto the streets, and you shall prosecute them there and there.
I think I understand. Prosecuting the pair for crimes against humanity, I suppose. It could certainly be done. If I were to interview a lot of citizens, gather a lot of evidence, file some paperwork, I could probably prepare a case in around 2 months.
We don't have the luxury of time. Use your ingenuity on the day, just like you did in the catacombs.
You can't be serious.
There is no alternative. The wheels of revolution are already turning, and the revolution will ignite in under a week. The question on my mind is, what do we do with you until then?
you can leave him with us, ma'am. We'll keep a good eye on him. Whack!
After seeing the atrocious job you two did guarding a little bird, I think not. I'll just have to guard you myself, Falcon. You shall spend this week at my side while I complete our preparations.
At your side, all day and night.
Absolutely. I'm not going to let you out of my sight for 1 minute.
That seems excessive. You can trust me, madame.
No, I can't. You've promised to help me, but I know that you don't actually believe in the cause of the Second Republic. If I give you 1 grain of freedom, you will undoubtedly flee. This meeting is over. Come along, Falcon.
Damn it. Alright, next. So we following her
Oh,
to the
there
next
is a special event at Le Moineau.
Shit.
And then while we were sitting in the tavern, Falcon gave me the opportunity to escape. He created a distraction and I sneaked away and went straight to the police. Then he called a meeting and well, here I am. So, yeah, that's the whole story.
I see. So Severin Cocorico died at the hands of the rebels.
That's right.
And Falcon revealed his true colors as a traitor.
Traitor? No, that's not right, Inspector. Falcon's not a rebel. He's just playing along so he can save his own life.
Don't be so naive, Sparrowson. Put the puzzle pieces together. Falcon willingly leapt into the lion's den for the specific purpose of siding with the rebels. He let you escape because he could see that you weren't truly sympathetic to the rebel cause.
That doesn't make sense at all. Falcon never showed a rebellion streak.
Tell me, Sparrowson, what do you know about Falcon's past?
Not a lot. He's a private person.
Has he ever told you what he did during the July Revolution before he changed his name?
Before he... No, he hasn't told me anything, really.
This person, let me tell you about the man they called the Virgin Killer.
Oh dear. That's not good. Okay. We should go to the Palais Royal.
The Palais Royal. Just look at the disgusting dead of fat cat bourgeois and hypocritical politicians. The king is probably in there as we speak. Probably sitting in his high chair, stuffing his bloated face with cake and wine while he boasts about being the perfect citizen king.
Did you come here just to moan about the king?
No, I've come to assess the potential battleground. On the day of the rebellion, I might order Pierrot to set up a barricade over there. What do you think?
There, right outside the Palais Royal.
Of course, it's the perfect place for a defensive garrison. We can gather furniture from nearby buildings, build a wall, and position rifles to fend up the police. When the time is right, it will serve as the ideal location to launch our assault on the palace.
So you weren't just throwing empty words in the tavern. You actually do intend on dragging the king out of the palace through violence.
Of course, he will never abdicate on his own volition. It's not as if I want to see bloodshed, Falcon. It's necessary. It's inevitable. I mean, we have to be realistic. There is no way to bring change to a country without using violence, is there? I think there are ways.
Violence is inevitable.
You really want to say that?
I think there are ways, right?
I'm sure they are.
And this guide really doesn't help me that much. Really, it doesn't.
Might as well take the top option there.
I don't want to say something bad. But, you know, it's like, I'm like reading the thing is like violence is inevitable or some shit like. But I think there are ways, though. I think there are ways. People look back on the violent moments of history, the executions, the wars, the bloody revolutions. Who's to say that a country could not be overturned just through the chance of the people?
A pacifist revolution. Interesting. I would love for such a thing to be possible. Maybe it would be better to avoid building the barricades. At least until it's clear that the violence is inevitable.
That's good. That's a good compromise, madam. Okay, that's a good sign. Let's go to the market.
Yep.
Sales, huh? Let me guess. You have a weapons supplier somewhere around here? Or maybe this is where you plan on meeting an informant, a government defector. It is as good as meeting spot as any.
Actually, I'm here for groceries. There's no need for that look. You think that just because I'm a gun-toting rebel, I don't need to buy food?
Oh, hello.
Madame Momo! Madame Momo! Well, well, if it isn't Sultan and little Gambad, you're growing bigger every time I see you. Madame, you have to hear this. Something big went out here yesterday. A policeman! A nasty, ugly policeman! Let me guess, he was bullying people into revealing secrets on the whereabouts of the revolutionaries. Well, that's how it started, madame. But same old bullying tactics. He was pushing around this old beggar rat who hangs out around the market sometimes. But then, when the rat wasn't speaking up, the policeman drew his gun and shot him!
The policeman shot the beggar, just like that.
Yup. But then, the coward cub went and ran before we could turn on him.
I find this difficult to believe. A policeman wouldn't openly shoot a beggar without just cause.
Open your eyes, Falcon. This is the regime us Parisians live under. We are ignored by the government, oppressed by the police, and hanged by the courts. Why do you think I'm finding it so hard to make a change? We can't put up with this sort of bullying.
No, this can't be right. Something has to be missing from Sultane's story. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions, madame?
Sure, ask away. Make it quick, Falcon.
What does the policeman look like? Well,
Drew, what did it look like?
did nobody investigate the shooting? Or something? I wonder if that's the answer.
Well, right now you're asking questions. You're not providing answers. You're asking questions.
Yeah, it's like, make it quick. Alright, fine, well, this...
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a case of you're gonna have to ask all the questions anyway.
Right. What does the policeman look like?
Well, I didn't get a good look, but... He was tall and ugly and mean looking and... He had one eye!
One eye?
Yup, had one of them parrot patches.
There's no way.
Ring any bells, Falcon?
I know a man who fits the description, but it simply couldn't be him. He's a bitter individual, but he's morally righteous. I can't imagine shooting an innocent person so recklessly.
Don't let your bias toward the justice system affect your judgment, Falcon. If you think you know who this is, then please name and shame him.
I think I should bide my time until I'm a little more certain.
Did you want to know anything else, monsieur?
The policeman did shoot an innocent person, then there would surely be an investigation.
Ha! Your naivety knows no bound, Falcon. You think the police care if one of their own is out of control? Actually, there was one bloke asking around, but I don't think he was a policeman.
Oh, go on, madame.
Well, it was this charming fox.
Renard?
A friend of yours, Falcon?
Something like that. We should probably pay him a visit to see what he's up to.
Pay him a visit? I suppose we can set aside a little time. Did you want something else?
Just who is this beggar rat?
I didn't really know him well, monsieur. None of us did. It was kind of an owner who hanged around, asking for scraps of food and cents. I don't even know his name.
That's so sad. Did he have no family? No means of support?
Falcon, do you have any ideas how many beggars there are on the streets of Paris? How many people go hungry? How many people are forced to turn to crime?
I'm all aware, madam. I'm asking these questions to see if was perhaps some reason why that particular rat was killed. But no. It appears that this was just the loss of one unnamed beggar rat among many. It's tragic.
That is it, monsieur. Is there any other way I can help?
Nope, that's all, madam. Thanks for all your help.
No problem. Anything to help Madame Beaumont? We'll try to get to the bottom of this, Sultan. Just make sure to stay safe when the revolution starts. Stay inside. Keep Gabat safe. Of course, madame. You stay safe yourself, you hear? So we have a new location now. However, do you want to go to the Tuileries first or go see Renard?
I think we should go to the Let's go see the gardener first.
Alright. Let me think. So it takes 10 minutes to walk from the Place de la Concorde to this very spot. And the Palais Royal lies 5 minutes north of here. But the crowd will be fairly large and slow. It may take twice, maybe 3 times as long to make the move.
Having a logistics problem, madam.
Perhaps the plan is to walk the crowd from here through Tuileries to the Palais Royal. But if we take too long to pass through Tuileries, the police will trap us in. We could be flanked and slaughtered.
That is quite an issue. Why not just go around it?
This one I'm not sure. You could say just meet at the palace.
God damn
I
it.
don't know if the guide says anything.
I'll try to see something here. But I can't guarantee it's not the right answer. God fucking damn it.
Give us a second, guys.
Yeah, pretty much it's yeah, pretty much because there's no really clear guide. Well, there is one, but it's not really that bleh. And the one I usually follow doesn't have the fucking whole guide for this certain ending.
Haha. Maybe none of the choice matter.
Yeah, kinda. I could kinda agree with that. It's like, why not just meet at the palace? No, why not just run? Or why not just go around it? Just go
I would,
around.
I would say, why not just meet at the palace?
Why not just get the protesters to meet in the Palais Royal itself?
Because the Place de la Concorde is an ideal meeting location. It is enormous and easy to get to.
I see, but even if you got, say, half the protesters to meet at the Palais Royal, you could cut down on the traveling time.
I get it. A smaller crowd would be easier to direct across the garden. I'll pass the idea along to Pierrot and see what he has to say. He's the one in charge of leading the crowds after all.
That burp-brained parrot would probably just shoot the idea down, right?
Probably, but I appreciate your input. I don't know if you genuinely want to help or if you're just telling me one I want to hear out of fear, but thank you, Falcon.
It's no problem, madame. For the Second Republic, right?
Right, for the Second Republic.
For the
Let's
Second
go see
Republic.
Renard.
Let's see an old friend.
Visitors, Monsieur Vulpes! Visitors! Really, Falcon? What do you hope to accomplish in this sleazy back alley establishment?
Sleazy. Madame, my back alley office is perhaps a little cluttered and electric boogaloo. Ooh.
Eclectic.
But I resent the accusation of sleaze. Maybe I should do the introductions. Bonjour, folks. This is Madame Bermore. Friend of mine. Madame, this is Renard Volps, private investigator at your service. It is a pleasure to meet you, Madame. Ah, how stoic. I'm sure you have some pressing questions to ask, Falcon. But before we get started, there's something I must tell you. Oh, I don't think that was good. Monsieur Sparrowson dropped by earlier. He informed me of your situation. Sparrowson, is he alright? Oh yes, he's now working with Inspector Fullerton, attempting to unravel the rebel plot.
Just as I thought, it appears that your lackey has solidified his position as a traitor of the Second Republic, Falcon.
perhaps not. Sparrowson doesn't strike me as a person who sides with any ideology. But you know, he asked me the most particular question. Would you like to know what it was? Of course. Such information is quite valuable. It would cost about 30 francs.
Pay it.
Oh, forget it. I ain't spending no fucking money. Fine. Here, have it. Yeah, I know how this works. Here's your money, monsieur. Very good. So, on to the question. Sparrowson asked me if you were the Viridian killer, the one responsible for the random bombing during the July Revolution 18 years ago. Why on earth would he ask that? Perhaps the inspector has been telling him stories. So what did you tell him? The truth, of course. That is, I have no idea who the Viridian killer is, but that I knew that it could possibly be Falcon. Oh, and how do you know that I'm not the Viridian killer? Falcon, please. You're a semi-drunk bumbling oaf, not a ruthless killer. Anyway, I've started my own investigation to the Viridian killer. It's fascinating stuff. Apparently, he's been seen in multiple places at once, which leads some to believe that he was actually more than one person. Huh? And do you know why they call him, or should I say them, the Viridian killer? Viridian is in greenish color, isn't it? No, I don't have a clue. Crimson
Where
color?
have we seen green before?
Oh yeah. Crimson. Which may be much cooler name. It appears that no one knows the origins of the name, which leads me to suspect that he, or indeed they, chose their own name.
This is all fascinating, truly fascinating, but perhaps we can return to the conversation to why we're here.
Of course, Monsieur Phobes, we heard that you were investigating the murder of the Liss house. I was. That victim was a friend of Mousie's.
More of an acquaintance, really.
Well, we want to know if you managed to uncover anything. Did you find any leads? Any juicy clues? Not as such. It's quite a particular case. Did you hear that the murderer wore an eye patch? I did. Do you know what that implies, don't you, Falcon? You only know one police officer, or indeed, one person who wears an eye patch. Yeah.
You have to name the inspector.
Yup.
You have more pages.
Sad as it sounds, there's only one person that
Yeah.
wears it.
Just Valerti, right there.
The inspector. But that can't be right. You wouldn't describe him as a murderous man, would you, Monsieur Wolves? Murderous? I don't know. He's certainly passionate about finding the Viridian killer. Who's to say that you wouldn't kill him in pursuit of his arch enemy?
Falcon, I want to solve this mystery as much as you do, but time is pressing and we have other matters to attend to. We must take our leave.
Understood. Until next time, Monsieur Wolves. Goodbye and good luck, Monsieur Falcon. It was a pleasure meeting you, madame.
Monsieur Volps? That lioness looked pretty angry. Is this revolution going to end in blood, Monsieur Volps? Just like in 1830?
Oh boy. Alright, we have another place to go. Let's go there.
Yep. This is it, Falcon. This is the day we make our stand. Everything is coming together. As we speak, Fontaine is gathering the protesters at the Place de la Concorde. Pierrot is making preparation to build an armed barricade near the Palais Royal, just as a precaution, you understand. The only question that remains is, are you ready?
Am I ready?
Sure, I guess.
Absolutely. Bring on the revolution, I say.
That's the spirit. Come on, let's see how the process is going.
Oh dear. Falcon and Bromar arrived at the Palace de la Concorde. The air was thick with the chants, shouts, and cheers of hundreds of protesters. A line of mounted soldiers stand shoulder to shoulder outside the entrance to the Tuileries. Man, this is amazing. I had no idea that the Second Republic had this many supporters.
But of course, you didn't think we were just a few animals huddling in a cave, did you? The desire for revolution runs deep in the city.
Everything's in place on the paddock Royal, ma'am. Just say the word, and we'll set up the biggest barricades you've ever seen. Whack! We can all storm the building and drag that cocky king out of his chair. Whack!
There's been a change of plans. We're still going to protest, but we're going to do it peacefully. No firing from behind barricades, no violence, no capturing the king or prime minister.
Madame, are you feeling alright?
Quite alright, thank you.
But what if your desire for a better France? You cannot achieve that without bloodshed.
We can certainly try. Falcon convinced me.
Falcon? Pacifism seems like the Christian approach. Wouldn't you say, Friar? I see. So that's how it is. Excuse me, madam. Uh-oh. I think the Friar disapproves of the new strategy.
He probably thinks I've gone soft. And maybe I have. But I'm not deviating from this path, even if each and every rebel leaves my side.
Don't worry, man. You're not alone.
We're not here for the violence, madame. As long as you strive for a better France, we'll always stand with you.
Ugh. Stupid bullet wound. Damn thing's opened up again. What's the news, brothers? Is everything in place?
We have a problem. The Madame Mademoiselle refuses to use violence. She's turned timid.
They're timid. How?
It appears that the lawyer, Falcon, is something of a lion tamer.
J. Falcon? That bird is proving to me more trouble than the rooster, I swear.
Brother, listen. If there is no violence, then there will be no power gap. One leader will just peacefully replace another. We need chaos for our plan to work.
Guess we'll have to follow through our contingency strategy. I'll find the victim, you find the suspect.
Don't push yourself, brother. You're still injured.
Look at those scum. Full vermin, the lot of them. Mark my words, Parison. Every one of these petulant dissenter will take the first opportunity to turn aggressive. They lust for violence.
They don't look too violent to me.
Trust me, this is just how the crowd looked before the July Revolution. It only takes one crazy individual, and the entire crowd will explode into a frenzy.
Hey, it's you!
Friar, it's good to see you again.
No time for pleasantries, Expector. You're needed urgently on the Place de la Concorde.
Me? Why not ask one of the officers on active guard duty?
There's no time to explain. Any minute now. Do you hear that gunshot? It's already begun. Come on, Inspector. We must make haste.
Inspector, I don't think you should be trusting this friar. He's a two-faced wolf.
That's you.
Pyramus has provided me with reliable information in the past. I trust his judgment.
But Inspector,
This is not for discussion, Sparrowson. I have a duty to uphold. Stay put. I'll be back in no time at all.
but... What should I do now?
Whatever you do, don't meet up with me, otherwise you're in trouble. A gunshot, and it was nearby too.
So the friar was right. Violence really is an inevitability.
We haven't reached that stage yet, madame.
I can't afford to take chances. Not now. Piero, merge the crowd to the Palais Royal and construct the barricade.
Yes, ma'am.
Fontaine, Falcon, We're going to find the source of this disturbance.
Came from here, Inspector. Hurry, hurry.
I'm moving as fast as his old legs will. Mon Dieu! A body! This woman must have been the target of the gunshot we just heard, but I don't see a shooter.
I think the gunshot came from over here. Inspector?
Falcon? Well, well, I should have known that the Virgin killer would have a part in this.
Inspector, I'm not.
What do we have here? A filthy cop and a dead girl.
Madam, thank goodness you're here. I saw the whole thing. This poor innocent mademoiselle was approaching the police line with her hands in the air, and all of a sudden, this brute of a police inspector yelled, "Get back, you filthy rebel!" He drew his gun and shot the bird point blank and through her heart.
What is this nonsense? What are you prattling about, Friar? Thank you for your input, Remus. It hardly surprises me that a member of the police would be the one to cast the first stone.
I think we're all being a little rash. Let's just take a breath and examine the situation
Wait a moment. You wear an eye patch. You only have one eye, Inspector. Observant. Tell me, were you the policeman who killed the rat at Leal too? Leal? What are you talking about? 2 incidents of a one-eyed policeman gunning down an innocent victim. There is no way that this is a coincidence. What we have here is a filthy, corrupt individual who takes pleasure in oppressing the common citizen. Am I right, Inspector? I really shouldn't be surprised that a stupid rebel makes stupid assumptions and comes to stupid conclusions. But open your damn eyes up, mademoiselle. I'm not the assailant here. Don't call me mademoiselle, or stupid for the matter. Your guilt is plain to see. Given the circumstances, I ought to judge and execute you right here and now. Falcon, don't just stand there gawking. Vouch for me. You know,
I know this man. Madame, I know this man. This name, Inspector Valert. He's a ruthless, law-abiding. So much so, I can't envision him shooting a man without just cause.
Oh, shut up, Falcon. I'm done with your idealism. I listened to you, I took your words to heart about avoiding violence, and now a girl is dead. Well, I'm done taking chances. Remus, help me escort this invalid to Piero's barricade. I'll decide his fate there.
With pleasure, madame. Come along, Inspector.
Fontaine, Falcon, deal with the corpse. Meet us at the barricade when you're done.
There was no way that this was the work of the police.
You know what, Falcon? I think you might be right. An isolated conscience that's far away from the police line, it doesn't make any sense at all. But that's rebellions for you. They're messy affairs. Sometimes innocents get caught in the crossfire and there's no reason for it. Well, there's no news dawdling. Help me get the corpse off the streets.
Not yet. I'm going to examine the body first.
Examine the body?
We agreed that this wasn't the work of Inspector Valerity, right? And there must be some clues on the corpse that points towards the what happened.
An impromptu coroner's examination, huh? Fine, you have 2 minutes. After that, we're heading to the barricade, whether you're done here or not.
This is the bullet rule, right? What can you tell me about it, Fontaine?
Well, it looks like the bullet took a fairly straight angle of entry to the mademoiselle's back. The shooter was probably standing right behind the victim.
What's the bullet size? You know, its caliber.
Let me guess, You're hoping that the caliber of the bullet is different to the caliber of the inspector's gun. That would conveniently get that one-eyed police officer off the hook, wouldn't it? But I'm afraid I can't help you. I couldn't possibly know a bullet's caliber without having a good look at the bullet itself. And as you can plainly see, the bullet is 3 centimeters deep in flesh.
So, you need to see the bullet itself. Help me retrieve the bullet, Fontaine.
Retrieve? You mean dig it out?
I assume you have a little more experience in this area than I do.
Well, you're not wrong there. Fine. This'll only take a moment. Here you go. One used bullet. It looks like a standard lead rifle or pistol ball, but I'm afraid I cannot tell you its caliber.
Why's that?
The bullet fragmented upon impact, monsieur. I gathered all the pieces, but I cannot assess its diameter with any accuracy. Still, I would guess that it was 13 to 17 millimeters. Sorry that I can't be more specific.
That's an enormous help, thank you, Moscow. Fragmented bullet has been added to your evidence folder. What's this mark? It almost looks like a handprint made in blood.
Probably the mademoiselle's.
I don't think so. It's a handprint of a left hand on the girl's left shoulder. There's no way a person could comfortably reach that spot on their back.
I suppose so, but if the handprint doesn't belong to the girl, then who does it belong to?
The murderer. It has to be. The question on my mind is, why is the handprint made in blood? Did the murderer sully their hand on the girl's gunshot wound, or were they injured prior to the shooting? There's so much to uncover here, and no time for a thorough investigation. Bloody handprint has been added to your evidence folder. I think that's it. Oh. Everyone's been so fixated on who did this that nobody stopped to ask who this girl was.
I don't know, monsieur. Given her clothes, she's probably just another working girl.
Just another?
I didn't mean to sound so glib, but it's true. This is one mademoiselle among the thousands who live in Paris. Who was she? Where did she work? Will her family miss her? I don't know, but in the long run, I don't think anyone will care.
I care. I can't afford not to. I don't know who this mademoiselle was, but I'm going to see to it that justice is brought about for her death. That's about it. I'm done here.
Very good. Let's move this body off the street. Then we must hurry to the Palais Royal.
Rest in peace, mademoiselle. I'll see to it that justice is done.
Heh, everything's going just as planned. The madame's probably fuming right now. She'll attack the Palais Royal, the Prime Minister will flee, and then...
Excuse me, monsieur.
What do you want? I'm busy.
Don't you recognize me, monsieur? I know that my disguises are a little more complex than yours, but I assumed you would recognize Prince Juan when you saw him.
You're... Prince Yuan?
Indeed. And you're Judge Romulus, the corrupt wolf. I know what you did. You tried to assassinate the king. You shot the corrupt monsieur. And just moments ago, I saw you murder the media at the Palace de Concord. You truly are a vile individual, aren't you?
Yeah. As if you have any proof of that stuff. I'm out of here.
I also know that you're one half of the Viridian Killer.
Oh shit!
On any other day, I would gut you where you stand, Fox. But as it happens, I'm a little busy today.
Oh, the Viridian Killer is too busy to kill me. Is that the truth? Or is that the bullet wound of yours starting to affect your prowess? You must have lost an awful lot of blood.
What do I do? What do I do? Oh, hello, Monsieur Volps.
Oh, Monsieur Sparrowson. It's perfect timing.
Who now? Oh, you're that fledgling. I guess this is what they call being stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh?
Monsieur Sparrowson, Be a dear and help me restrain the Viridian killer.
This guy? Is the Verinian killer? Looks more like Judge Romulus to me.
Well, you would be right about that too.
Wow, so he's two scumbags in one. Alright then. Ow, mind the wound. Quit your whining, Your Honor.
Very nice. Take down Monsieur Son. You may want to check his pockets for weapons. He is something of a notorious killer after all.
Of course. Let's see what he got here. Ah, here we are.
A pistol. Probably the one used to kill the maiden, I suspect. What else can you find, Monsieur Son?
This, an eye patch? Weird. Why would this wolf want with an eye patch?
Well, that served that other crime. Oh no. This is bad. Very bad indeed.
I don't get it. What's wrong with an eye patch?
There's no time to explain. Mousy.
What is it, Monsieur Volps? What is it?
Take this eye patch to JJ Falcon. If my fears are correct, he'll be somewhere around this Paris Morale right now. Tell him that this belongs to Remnant's brother. Hurry now.
Right away, Monsieur Volps. Right away.
I must go too. I need to find the other half of the Viridian killer. Prepare before something terrible happens.
Wait, Monsieur Volp, what am I supposed to do with this guy?
You have his gun, don't you? March that wolf to the nearest police station and collect your reward for capturing Judge Romulus.
What a strange day.
The rebel continues. It just continues and continues. Apparently, guys, I'm gonna have to stop here for now. And we will continue on with this shit next time. See you guys then.